So we're ready to shoot now? Let's get this started. Let's do this. Well, the whole story behind that is that my father wanted Javier Jr., but Mom was like, no, let's cut that shit out. Let's cut that shit out right now. Let's try to make it sound the same, kind of look the same, but not the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's JAYBIER, YB in the middle. Meaningless information. When it really comes down to it, you could pretty much break up the film industry or film into two parts: creativity and the technical part. Technical part, obviously, the camera work, the lighting, the sound, the filming, the editing. All the basics. Anybody could learn that, anybody could do it. Now, the only difference between, say, a Scorsese and Joe Schmo, or actually me, is, well, you know, you can have networks and stuff like that. You gotta know people. But on top of that, you have to have the creativity. And it's how are you gonna put it together? That's the whole gist of it. How are you gonna put it together? How are you gonna present it? Because it's kind of hard, if you think about it, it's kind of hard to really come up with something original nowadays. I think everything has been done and said before. I like a lot of things, you know? I like spaghetti. I love spaghetti. Especially homemade spaghetti. My mom makes this mean-ass spaghetti. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about you try to bite into it, it fucking punches you in the face. You see what I'm saying? That's how mean it is. We use, I think what she uses, ragu sauce. I'm getting wet over here just thinking about it. What else? Dating. I haven't been dating much. A lot of reasons. I think I've only had, what, 4 girlfriends, maybe, if that. My first time was with a, I was 20, and I was with a, I had a little rendezvous with a 43-year-old woman. She was lovely. I gotta admit. I'm not gonna say her name or anything like that for embarrassment or whatever, but she was very lovely. Really, she taught me a lot. A lot. And by a lot I mean sex. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, it was my first time. My first kiss, how's your father? You know what I mean? How's your father? It was a first for me in many ways. That's what I'm trying to convey over here. What kind of things I don't like. You ever have a friend or an acquaintance, you know, just blatantly lies to your face? Say, for example, you know somebody who did something. I know, vague example, but you fill in the blanks. So you know somebody who did something, you confront them about it, or you kind of flirt with it. You know what I'm saying? You do one of these, you flirt with it, and they just blatantly lie to your face, and you know they're lying, you know, because they got that little tick, you know what I mean? Right here, they got that little, no, I don't know what you're talking about. What do you, I don't know. You ever notice people when they lie, they kind of tick around their eyes? I mean, it's just something so natural. Or you get this, or you get the opposite effect. Or when you get somebody to, when somebody lies to you, you get this whole, I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you asking me? I was out of town that week. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, you get that stone cold look on their face, and that's another signal of you're lying, dude. You're fucking lying. You know what I mean? So I do this. The whole thing. Chow films. People sometimes wonder, Chow films. Why Chow? Well, I can understand the films part, obviously, but Chow films. ... Chow films and the whole. Where did that come about? Well, in all honesty, I was going out with this girl about 2-3 years ago, and we would IM each other through, I believe, Yahoo or Instant Messenger, one of those. And she would always end our conversation with Chow. Except she spelled it C-H-O-W. But I figured, it looks better the Italian, because if I put the Chow, it looks like a puppy chow, so I don't want to really associate both. It's like, what is this, dog shed films, or well, what are you trying to say here? See, I don't want people thinking about that. You see what I'm saying? It's psychology. Sometimes you got to use psychology in this, but this has nothing to do with that. So yeah, in a nutshell, I mean, if I were to define myself, if you really wanted to know who I was, in a nutshell, actually in one word, okay? In one word, I would say it would have to be, if I had to pick any word, in one word to define all of this, refreshing. Let me tell you why. I'm a complicated, I can't even say it. That's how complicated I am. I can't even pronounce the word complicated. I'm I would say complex person. I'm filled with contradictions, okay? That's what I am. Filled with contradictions, that's what makes me complicated. Now you're probably asking yourself, okay, how is this refreshing? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, my good sir and my fine madam. You don't see a lot of that. I like to philosophize a lot. I like to think a lot. I would say I'm more introverted than extroverted, I think. I kind of keep to myself. I like to think things through. I'm a critical, perhaps borderline cynical, maybe skeptic. Definitely skeptic, borderline cynical. Hint of paranoia, maybe. Probably. I'm about to get myself something to eat. You guys want anything? No? Good, I was not going to get you anything anyways.